Jesse Kelly here. If given the choice between financial stress or peace of mind, I will always choose peace of mind. In today's world filled with inflation worry, bank closures, market instability, and the current global economic environment, peace of mind is everything to me. That's why I have secured gold and silver from Oxford Gold Group. Having precious metals in your home safe or in your 401k/IRA should be considered for your investment strategy. Simply put, it's a portfolio protection plan. Whether you are a savvy investor or you are just curious how gold and silver can help you gain peace of mind, call my friends at the Oxford Gold Group. Securing your IRA or 401k with real gold and silver is as easy as 1, 2, 3. One app, one call, and you pick your precious metals. That's it. You now own real precious metals just like I do. Call Oxford Gold today and ask about exclusive free bonus opportunities. Call 833-901-COIN. 833-901-COIN. That's 833-901-COIN.
I'm Barnes, that's Leslie. This is Celebrity Sleaze.
Oh, hi. Wow, I hate to start out with such a tragic story, but you remember Bam Margera from Jackass?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been placed on a 5150 psychiatric hold after being found acting erratically in L.A., Barnes. You know, he's been in a very public downward spiral fighting for custody of his son, Phoenix, which you can imagine that would happen. He was put on the involuntary 3-day hold after police found him at Trejo Tacos, owned by Danny Trejo. The outlet said that Bam, who's now 43, was acting erratical. He was slurring his speech when he was located by cops. So I guess in conjunction with his public suicide threats, they said, you know, this is concerning enough. So they called authorities and they gave a psych evaluation, ultimately deciding to place him on the 5150 hold.
Yeah, you say that, Fram, on the streets, the 5150. That's the Van Halen album. Remember that?
Oh, I do remember that. And there was actually a country song, 5150, but that was another one. So
there's a lot of crazy.
A lot, yes. Only a matter of time, you say? Taylor Swift and Matt Healy's love story has come to an end.
Uh-huh.
They're both extremely busy, quote, and realize they're not really compatible with each other. That was from an insider. Do you ever wonder who those insiders are, Barnes? Quote, Taylor's friends want what's best for her, and they're not shocked that their relationship fizzled out since she recently got out of a long-term relationship. Maybe she dodged a bullet. What do you think?
Yeah, I called this a week ago. He's totally a rebound. He's the edgy bad boy, and she quickly, I mean, I don't think they were even around each other except for staged photo shot, ops.
They were seen holding hands. Maybe she just needs to be single for a bit.
Well, that's not going to happen.
And maybe she did dodge a bullet, although she had tears in her eyes when she was singing her latest song about, did I dodge a bullet or lose the love of my life? We'll see. No problem for Matt Healy, though. Did you see this photo of him? He planted a kiss on a security guard right in the middle of his band's Denmark concert.
Yeah, I don't get that dude at all. But, look, we have kind of busy lives, like kind of.
Kind of, but not like Taylor Swift.
Well, that's my point, is how in the world does she fit in a boyfriend anyway?
Well, there was so much controversy surrounding him in his past interviews, and her fans weren't really happy about this new relationship. But, yeah, seen on stage, locking eyes with this security guard, and then he planted a kiss on the guy, so we'll see what happens there. Kelly Clarkson's really been talking a lot about, red flags that she saw in her marriage. But she's posted a new song. And guess who she got to play on the song? Steve Martin, because, he's like sort of a banjo aficionado, and he collaborated with her. The new single is called I Hate Love.
Oh, this
kind
is
of an upbeat,
for real?
An upbeat anti-love song.
So this is really one of her songs, not just a bit?
No, this is really one of her songs, and she posted some of it on Instagram. She loves Steve Martin, as we all do.
She has so much talent. I mean, that girl can sing anything.
When she does her karaoke thing, she nails it 1,000% each time.
Play me a clip. Want to hear this? I think Steve Martin, it may be time for him to join Mumford & Sons.
He should. He was the originator, right, with the banjo. Now, we talked about Arnold Schwarzenegger the other day, but have you seen this new documentary series called Arnold? Have you seen the previews for that on Netflix?
No, there's too much Arnold now.
Well, he's now apologizing for groping women in the past. I guess 5 days before the 2003 California governor election, Remember that story in the LA Times in which 6 women came out accusing Arnold Schwarzenegger of groping and humiliating them? He said at the time the reports were made up. He never grabbed anyone, though he also admitted he behaved badly sometimes. My reaction in the beginning, I was kind of defensive, he said. Today, I look back at it and I'm kind of saying it doesn't really matter what time it is. If it's the Muscle Beach days of 40 years ago or today, that this was wrong. It was BS. Forget all the excuses. It was wrong.
The Maid, that's the classic one. He was just talking about getting hammered again from Maria Shriver about all that.
Yeah, he talked about when he had to tell her, but you know why he told her? She came out and asked him, is this boy your son? And that's when he admitted that he had been sleeping with the maid.
Come on,
he wasn't even sure if the kid was his or not, but she was gutted. Can you imagine?
No, the maid. He was sleeping with the maid right in your house, the woman you trust with your children, and Arnold
It's unbelievable.
is doing it. Yeah.
Chrissy Teigen did 23andMe. Yes, she did. The results showed that she had an identical twin. That's crazy. She began freaking out about how she's been in her life codependent, addiction issues, feeling something was missing. Here's part of her Instagram video, Barnes, figuring out what was really going on.
The first thing that came up after I found out that I was part Neanderthal was this. I have an identical twin. So I literally write the twin. I full on write 23andMe and I start like talking to a robot like it's not a robot. I text my doctor, hello. I call my dad and I literally say, Dad, like, hey, were there 2 of me? He starts laughing, saying, no, I was there. There were not 2 of you. And I was like, are you sure you were there? My sister was like, Chrissy, no, remember when you were supposed to do that show, like Finding Your Roots under like secret names, so like the world couldn't tell? You guys, my identical twin was myself. I was matching myself.
What?
I
don't even know what's happening.
Chrissy Teigen, there's always drama surrounding her. So the twin was herself?
Dude, you've lost me. But that
will someone download us that on the Chrissy Teigen clip, please?
That is why I don't want to do any of those websites. I just don't want to know. I don't want to know about anything.
Just think of all the drama you create in your life. It could be positive, though. You never know.
Or expensive.
You know, Yellowstone has spawned so many stars. One of them, of course, one of the more popular dudes on the show was Casey Dutton, the son on Yellowstone. Well, guess what? He got signed to Universal Nashville as a record coming out, Barnes. Here's a track that was just released. It's called Playin' on the Tracks.
So he's the main dude after Costner?
Luke Grimes. Yeah, by the way, his character on the show is fantastic if you ever watch the show. But yeah, Luke Grimes is a singer in real life, a.k.a. Casey Dutton. Just got a record deal.
Let's see what he's got.
Kind of got, Ryan Bingham, who is a musician who's also on the show. It's kind of got that Ryan Bingham vibe to it.
I'm only asking because you are the queen of country at CMT and what...
Oh, thanks, Barnes.
This is an honest question. If you hear people throwing their music at you all day, every day, all the time, what do you do when they're not good?
I'm super honest. I was like that when you and I worked together about, I think you need to keep working on your songwriting. It's know who you are. There are positive ways to tell someone they're not ready. And, I do it all the time, but he actually is really good.
So he's ready.
He is ready.
All right, proceed. Be a famed star. Be a star.
Barnes, have you seen what is getting skewered on social media?
No, what?
Oh, my gosh. I haven't watched it yet. The Idol.
Oh, I've watched it.
Lily Rose Depp, Abel, The Weekend Tesfaye on HBO. Tell me, Barnes.
Yikes. It is such a copycat for Euphoria, but not as out there. But they are exploiting her so badly.
That's what people are saying. It's super explicit.
It's uncomfortable, explicit to the point of she's just sitting there with her boobs out half the time for no reason. And they're creating really forced dialogue around it. She's a famous pop star, very much channeling Britney Spears. The acting for The Weeknd, woo.
And he plays what, the club owner?
Yeah, the club impresario.
Well, one viewer said that the second episode is straight up pornographic.
I've only seen one, and it was, pretty, yeah. I mean, isn't it the same creator as Euphoria?
It is. Remember we talked, yes.
Yeah, so they're going for, hey, this already worked, let's do it again. It's just very exploitative, and I don't know if this is going to be her star vehicle. It's already, like, you can't repeat what's the girl's name from Euphoria who got all the attention? I've already spaced. But you can't repeat that exactly?
Yeah, it does seem like a direct ripoff, but if you have a comment about it, let us know. We'd like your opinion. And Barnes, that's your celebrity sleaze.
Well, thank you, Fram.
This is The Morning X. Get in touch. Hi at themorningx.com. Barnes and Leslie, The Morning X on 99X.
Jesse Kelly here. I'm not a financial expert. I'm not a psychic, and I don't pretend to know what the financial markets will do in the future. I do know that putting all your eggs in one basket is not a good financial plan. I look for solid investment opportunities based on a long-term strategy for investment growth and protection against loss. My friends at Oxford Gold Group is who I sent my father to and who I trust for some of that protection. Now is the time to call the Oxford Gold Group and just hear what they have to say. Securing your IRA or 401k with real gold and silver with Oxford Gold is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Or you can buy precious metals and keep them in your safe. One app, one call, and you pick your precious metals. That's it. You now own real precious metals just like I do. Call Oxford Gold today and ask about exclusive free bonus opportunities. Call 833-901-COIN. 833-901-COIN. That's 833-901-COIN.